Hey, I'm Brandon with Cycle Gear, and we're here to take a look at the Bilt Amped Helmet. Now, this is a great option for those of you out there looking to get into the dirt riding segment without breaking the bank. And whether you're shopping for yourself or looking to outfit the whole family, this helmet is available in youth sizes as well. So let's take a closer look and see what this helmet's made of. Coming in that sub $80 price range, the Amped Helmet is going to be a great option that's affordable and can get you out there on the track as well as the trails. Now, one of the first things I wanted to touch on was the overall construction here. We've got a polycarb shell, which is going to keep this helmet lightweight yet strong. We actually threw it up on the scales in a size medium, came in right at 2 pounds 15 ounces. And while you may not be using this helmet much on the street, if the trails lead you to the tarmac, this helmet is also DOT certified. And don't forget, it's over $49, so it's going to ship to you for free, but you also have the added benefit of buying online and shipping to one of our store locations where you can check out this helmet in person with one of our gear experts. And now that we have a better idea of what this helmet's made of and some of the benefits here, we're going to head on over and talk about the fit as well as some of these additional features. So the Amped Helmet is available in sizes small all the way up to a 2XL, and it comes in 6 color options. Now, if you're shopping for a younger rider, just make sure that you have the youth size selected when you're looking at this helmet. Now, for reference, I measure right at 22.5 inches across my head, and I'm wearing a size medium in this helmet pretty comfortably. Now, there's 2 things I wanted to mention about the fit. Now, first off, we have an intermediate oval internal shape, and that's going to be a bit more elongated front to back than it's going to be side to side. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention about the fit here is that the cheek pads feel pretty robust. So that's something that's certainly going to break in with regular time and use, but it's something that's worth mentioning if you're out there and you decide to check this helmet out in person. Now, if you're not sure about fitment, keep in mind that we have over 130 store locations nationwide. We've got our gear experts in store ready to give you a personalized fitting and make sure that you're not only wearing a helmet that fits you well, but also has the features you're looking for. Now, back to some of the finer details here on the Amped Helmet. If we take a look at the chin here, we've got a large intake vent. We've got 2 intake vents at the top of the helmet, and then we've got 2 passive vents here towards the rear. And that's what's going to allow air to be pulled through the helmet, keeping you nice and comfortable out there on the trail. Now, I know what you're thinking. We've got this large opening here at the front of the helmet, and that's certainly going to flow air as well. However, when you're riding in the dirt, you're moving the bike around a lot more. You're sitting, you're standing on the pegs a bunch, and that's going to generate a lot more body heat. So you want to have something that's going to flow air to the entirety of the helmet all around the EPS to keep you comfortable out there on the trails. Now, if we take a closer look behind the chin vent, you're going to find this mesh material. I race a lot of hair scrambles, and I actually see guys take this mesh material out of the helmet, and they're probably trying to maximize your airflow, but unless you want to be chewing on dirt and breathing in dirt and debris all day out there on the trails, I'd recommend leaving that in there. Now, speaking of blocking dirt, the original design of the peak visor was to help block debris and block roost from the rider in front of you. You simply dip the helmet down like so, and that's going to help block it from hitting your goggles and getting on the inside of the helmet. Now, if we take a closer look at the peak, you'll see these cutaways. We've also got a really nice aerodynamic design here on the visor, and that actually helps prevent air from pulling up underneath this visor when you're out there riding at higher speeds. Now, as I mentioned to you before, we've got this large opening here. It's a great size. I tested a large range of different goggles here. I threw in a pair of 100%, some old Fox goggles I had, a pair of Scotts. You shouldn't have any problem fitting a pair of goggles in this helmet. Now, one thing that may not be so noticeable, but one thing I actually really like about this helmet is the TPR grip that we have here on the side. That's actually going to help your goggles stay in place. It gives the goggle strap something to grip onto, so you're not constantly having to adjust it when you're out there on the trails. Now, one of the last things I wanted to mention about this helmet was the interior. I discussed how you're generating a lot more body heat when you're out there on the trails. So, body heat leads to sweat. So you want to be able to take everything out of your helmet, such as the cheek pads, the interior liner, remove everything, wash it, keep everything nice and dry, and that's going to extend the life of this helmet because you have the ability to remove these items and wash them, so you keep everything nice and fresh on the interior here. So there you have it. We've got a budget-friendly helmet that's ready to get anyone out there on the trails. But if you're looking for more details, feel free to click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, and that will take you to cyclegear.com. Or you can always head to one of our 130 store locations nationwide and check out this helmet in person with one of our gear experts. Thanks for taking a look at the Bilt Amped Helmet. I'm Brandon. We'll see you just around the corner.